Thanks for being here. Shawn, could we talk about, I guess, where you got your start as far as becoming a musician, into guitar player, performer?
It's kind of funny. I started middle school jazz band. I guess when I was like 13, I used to draw a lot, and then I saw Purple Rain for the first time, and then Dave Chappelle's Kid, Rick James, and I was like, let me check out his music, and I fell in love. But I found out my middle school at the time, they had openings for the school jazz band, and I saw the teacher, he was just playing, the bass notes on the keyboard, and I was like, I don't got a bass player. So I asked him, I was like, hey, do you guys take bass players? And he was just like, if you got it, come with a bass, and yeah. And my birthday was coming up around the same time, so I asked my mom, hey, can I get a bass? This bass costs like $200. They come with an amp and everything, And my mom was like, okay, I got it,
Yeah.
We got my birthday, I showed up, and he was like, hey, go ahead,
Yeah.
And I forget his name. That's kind of, because we learned bass together,
Yeah. You and the teacher?
Yeah, he was really a drummer.
Oh, really?
But he was, doing the keyboard, the bass lines on the keyboard.
So how did you get, where did you pull all that stuff from? Like, what were you hearing first?
Well, for one, I always had open ear. Even when growing up, like my mom, she used to listen to a lot of different stuff. And, you gotta thank LimeWire and Napster, I guess, a lot of that is how I kind of cut my teeth and started discovering different things. Because, I was one of those kids that bring my laptop everywhere. And, download music, seeing what this is and all that. I'll say it start right there. But I also like playing. It's like I played with like older people, and they kind of showed me the game on as far as like playing in time, make sure you're in tune. I remember one time I was ninth grade, 10th grade, and I was just playing, just jamming or whatever. And the teacher and the drummer was just like, he sound good, but he ain't on beat.
I want to talk about the St. Louis Blues guitar gig. So is there a title that they gave you? Like, tell me all about that. How you got there, like who saw you, and what they tell you when they brought you in, like what they wanted you to do. And please describe exactly what you actually do for the team.
I guess, boost morale for the players and boost morale for the fans.
And this is the St. Louis Blues hockey team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this last season, you were the skate out. Like what do they call that?
I guess opening, cause like I'll play out there. I'll open up the set, and then right after I open the set, they have the person sing national anthem. So get the energy going, get the players ready, and get the fans inspired.
Yeah. Are there go-to songs, or do you kind of wing it each time? Do you know that they're gonna freak out hearing?
Well, I practice ahead of time, but I usually think what song is gonna get the crowd to move. What song, somebody in the crowd gonna know. Because I always try to start with familiar. I can't even say words today, but I want to start with something that's familiar. So like I play Seven Nation Army because that's a well-known song that people like, and it's pretty rocking. It's simple.
Yeah, yeah, and everybody can hum it, sing it.
Yeah, so it's a common known song, but at first they had me play what's that song by Wolf Mother? The Thief and Caper.
Oh yeah,
Caper and the Thief.
I can't remember.
They had me start playing that at first, and after a while, people was like, but I was just like, let me think of something that it's gonna get the crowd going, So I played Seven Nation Army. I played 311 Down.
Mm.
I played Brutal by Olivia Rodrigo.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
that one kind of turned out pretty good, because the kids and the moms was like, yeah,
I've seen your clip that your friend made for you, like kind of that reel, like you walking from the dressing room to the ice, or to the hallway, I think that you use. Are people welcoming? Do you get like odd looks? Like what is it? I mean, any dude walking down the hallway with a guitar is probably
The fans, not a problem at all. They're like, hey, that's Shawn Moses, that's the guitar player. I get love for the fans. I had noticed like a weird hierarchy with some of the workers though, where like, and it'd be black people too. It's just like, almost kind of like, who you think he is? You remember on Django when
Yep.
he got on that horse? It was like,
Yep.
who's that on that horse?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes it'll be times I did get those looks, but overall, it's more positive.
Yeah. Did you catch any of that like growing up, like family, friends, black family and friends,
Oh, high school and middle school. Oh yeah, most definitely. Like we was kind of like the outcasts in high school.
Yeah. Okay. Let's touch that nerve. I gotta hear that. Yeah.
I mean, it was funny. Once we played the talent show, everybody was loving it. But
yeah.
Before that, it was like you listen to white boy music. It was just like, and I knew the history back then. I was just like, no. I'm like 15. 16. And I'm just kind of like, because like I always been into like looking up the history. Like I look at the Wikipedias. I remember when I was like 8 or 9, I used to watch VH1 for the behind the music all the time, just to get like history. That's how I found out like Lenny Kravitz, and then I was always an MJ fan too. But that's how I found out about Lenny Kravitz, and I was like, hey, there's a brother playing guitar. I can do this,
Right. That representation gave you, license to actually go ahead and do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me, and man, I know I talk about race with this a lot, but tell me about like those weird moments that you've had where you didn't really see it coming, that you didn't expect it, and somebody questions.
Oh yeah, there's times where you're one of the good ones, or haven't didn't know a black guy that was into this type of music, and I was just like,
You're one of the good ones. God damn it!
Weird.
I've heard that. I don't know how many
weird,
times.
bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop interrupting you. I want you to talk about that kind of thing, please.
I can't say I had like any particular individual story, but over time, people ask, like, wow, like I've seen a black guy do this, black and white, it's just like, huh?
Yeah, you talk really well.
I
had a guy. It's not about me. I'm gonna stop, but yeah.
No, I mean I got that like in the past, like he talk white, it's like.
I'm just talking.
I'm just talking,
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a little bit different as I gotten older, but when I was younger, yeah.
Okay, as far as bands go too, like all of the bands that you've played in, so Mammoth Piano is led by a black woman, Namyanka Yoon, aka Nene. Yeah.
Hey, Nene, she like a sister to me, man.
Yeah, absolutely. So, how many other bands? You know, you played with Ish, and that's
Played with Ish.
Yeah, well, that's with Britt.
With Britt, yeah, Britt's my guy too.
Yeah.
It kind of like with Ish, it's kind of like more like a guest guitarist, you know.
Yeah.
But it was a bunch of times I filled in.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I played bass with not Mammoth. I played bass with Maurice-Evans as well, and I also freelance. Another group I play with is The Wave with my homie Lex the Voice. That's more of like an R&B collective. But yeah, I did a gig at City Winery with my homegirl T Parks. She just actually had a gig where she's 9.63 radio station where she hosting. She hosting. I don't know details on it, but hey, kudos to her.
Yeah.
I played a gig with her at City Winery not too long ago. That was pretty fun. She was really easy to work with.
Yeah. And Leica, you did something recently.
Leica. Yeah. It was like her birthday. She had like a birthday jam, and she was inviting musicians. It was her birthday. I didn't know until the day of. I was like, oh, she's pretty fun. She's pretty fun to play with, and she got quick timing. Like knowing when, all right, let's do this song. Okay, you know this song.
Better step up, right, and just be ready.
Just be ready. I mean, I was ready.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you know, I know you. Yeah, you're ready for it. So, when it comes down to it, the gigs that you're taking are often, if there are black members, sometimes it's kind of like R&B, right? Or do you get to delve into like rock? You know, have you been in an all black band at all, or? And I think that's just.
These all black rock band.
Yeah.
I guess my first band can kind of like that.
Yeah.
I mean, our bass player was Puerto Rican, so I mean that still kind of counts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. That's a good one. I mean, it's like all black outfits that we played rock songs, but the collective wasn't necessarily all rock. You know. I guess we got 2 white members in Mammoth.
Yeah.
And then with Midwest, we got our guitar players are white. Our guitar players are Mexican. So, yeah, I guess I feel like that's close enough, honestly.
Yeah, he's brown. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess what I'm thinking about is, you know, and we just I want our numbers to go up as far as
I feel like it's starting to go up now. You know, like things. You know. Like I feel like my generation, your generation before, like we had, you know, take the hit.
Yeah.
We had to crawl so the younger generation can run. You know.
Yeah.
Cause like I saw this clip. What's that? Afro Punk.
Yes.
They posted this clip of this all black band playing emo rock, and I was just like, I'm not the biggest fan of emo music, but I like that I see that. You know.
Oh man, I can't remember the name. I follow them on TikTok now. It's a quartet, four boys. They all have, I think, like box or something like that. And they're playing like pop punk and stuff. Yeah. They haven't figured out how to turn their camera around, so they all look left-handed. You know what I'm talking about? Next time you see that, check it out. Even the drum set looks backwards. You know?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I messaged them. I don't know where they are. I'd love to talk to those guys too. But you know, shout out to them. So what do you say? What should we say? What, you know, do you wish we could tell those kids and other kids coming up?
Keep going. Don't let nobody stop you.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I guess, man, just feeling discouraged about any of that kind of stuff.
Keep going. Always be coachable. Always listen. But, you know, still go your path. But, you know, don't listen to everybody, obviously. But always be coachable and easy to work with. And, you know, don't lose yourself trying to please others. Keep on going your own path.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Don't lose yourself trying to please others. I mean, many, myself included, man, many people do that. Steve Lacy, his signature guitar is called the People Pleaser. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's got a Fender Strat that's called the People Pleaser. It's brilliant. But he's certainly one of a kind, and he's certainly doing what he needs to do.
Yeah. Like it's yeah, I like I mean, I guess he's around my age, Steve Lacy himself, but I like that new alternative, vibe. Like with him, Thundercat, Tizo Touchdown.
Nothing.
He got a style where he always has like some variation of needles on him. And it's kind of aesthetic, but his sound can go all over the place. To go from like hip hop, rap, to like indie rock, to emo, to R&B. Like he varies.
Yeah. I think that happens. I just cut you off, but I think that happens to us because we're exploring, and then you've got 3 gigs a week at least, and it's something different each time.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Like he got this song called "Impossible," which kind of ties in, like there's a line where he's saying you want to be an artist, but somebody said no, you can't. And what I get from the song is just like, who says it's impossible? Nothing's impossible. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
And I like that mindset.
Yeah, that's true. So what does St. Louis need? What do you think? And that's probably something that you need to think about for a minute. Maybe not, unless you're trying to tip of your tongue. What do we need as local artists besides better respect and pay? I would love to solely make a living on either performing or record.
I feel like the money need to go to the right places.
What are the right places? Our hands, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, not only that, but just the smaller businesses. More money into arts. More money going into the city rather than just the outer parts of the counties and stuff.
I feel like we don't have enough representation either.
Yeah. And everything's so like divisive and cliquey.
Yeah. Do you have management or anything? Do you have like agents or like booking or anything like that? Do you do it solely yourself?
Mostly DIY.
Yeah. There's call for that too. We don't have any major labels here either.
Yeah.
Even the indie labels are kind of invisible. Like,
you remember Farfetch, man? That was
Farfetch was the best. I had my contract over here framed, and I'm not sure what happened to it. But
man, rest in peace, man.
Yep, there's another one.
Yeah, I mean, all love to all parties involved. Darren's my guy,
Yeah.
And Damon's the homie too,
Yep. I see Damon maybe twice a year, and we kind of chat for a couple minutes, and then he's whisked away to Ghana.
Yeah, I always see him every once in a while, you know.
Yeah.
I see Darian a little bit more, you know,
Yeah.
with the DJing and stuff. I DJ on the side sometimes too.
Okay. Man.
I learned a lot from him on a little bit of marketing and DJing in itself too. Because man, smart dude, man.
Oh, yeah.
He kind of sound like the All-State guy a little bit. I said it to him.
Right.
He laughed.
Last question, and I'm gonna try to make it a doozy.
Uh-oh.
If there's one artist, dead or alive, that you could sit and have a conversation with, jam with, play in a band with, have a session with, who would it be and what would you do?
Man, that's kind of a cliche answer, but I'd probably say MJ.
Yeah. Writing a writing session with Michael Jackson in the studio. First off, watching him work, right?
Yeah.
What would you in what capacity would you be working with him?
I'd say as a guitar player or like helping the song write, because I saw a couple of like videos him describing his writing process, and the ironic part, it was from like somebody suing him for like that was my song, and but he describing how he wrote the song. I'm just like, how come nobody was asking me these questions in interviews, man?
Yeah.
Like from him saying that it comes from above, like song ideas, and I'm like, I can relate to that because some of the songs I write are made like they just come out of nowhere where feel like you're being channeled. To him like humming each part of the song, like I play instruments here and there, but he relied on his voice, and he'll sing different parts, tape recorder, and then sing those parts in unison, like that's the bass line, that's the vocal, that's the guitar part, or that's the drum beat. He drum beatbox, and it's just like, man, he pretty much did the same thing what Prince did, but he just used his voice.
Yeah. That hits on something that like a lot of people don't know that happens in a studio, like for session musicians. Oftentimes the artist, that you're working for already has what's in mind, has something in mind, and they maybe hum it to you, and they brought you in because you can do it better than they can, you're the guitar player.
Mm-hmm.
So what's something that you would want? How would you encourage, and what's something that you would want a session player to know that would make it easier for them to walk in the room with confidence?
Always be coachable.
Yeah.
And, pay attention to what the artists say they want. You might have an idea, sometimes you might have the better idea, but I always try to think of the bigger picture rather than just your part. Because I dealt with myself, or different situations where somebody made a song and they put so much emphasis on the guitar part, the bass part suffers. Or they put too much emphasis on the keyboard part, but the bass line and the beat ain't quite there, Like you gotta see the whole picture. You can't just focus on, you gotta see the forest from the trees,
Yeah.
So I say be coachable and always try to shoot for the big picture.
Yeah. That's deep. That's good, man. I guess a lot of people don't you go in rigid. You can't go in rigid. Like this is what I do. I'm doing this. You got to be able to open up and let them lead, or let the situation lead, let the song lead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Always try to serve the song. I'd say that's one thing I learned and I'm continuing to learn. Always try to make the song. Always serve the song. Like, don't try to serve your ego. Don't try to people please. On the other hand, always try to serve the song. The song comes first.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, dude, thank you so much, Shawn Moses, guitar player extraordinaire. St. Louis mainstay. I mean, I see your name come up a lot, man, and it's promising. Like you're one of you're one of the St. Louis music culture that's definitely putting things forward, you know, and helping us move forward too, and seeing how much you work, seeing your tenacity, seeing your good nature, and like you said, your culturable, you know, approachability. That's important, and you're one of the great examples, man. I appreciate you. So thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, man. All right, wanna play some guitar?
Let's play some guitar, man.
All right. I'll film that, but I'm gonna get a different angle.
Oh, okay.